And welcome back to another video. This is Crypto Coins, and in this video I'm gonna do a follow-up of my DefiKingdoms video. I have the results are in. I've been invested in this project for 5 days, and so far so good. Bitcoin had a pullback, and we saw cryptos having a bit of a pullback across the board, and I took the opportunity to start buying some dips. Fortunately, this one worked out for me. I haven't made an update video lately. I was still trying to get familiar with the game and trying to decide which route I wanted to go. I was going to start buying heroes and trade heroes, but I'm more of a staking and farming kind of guy. I had bought a hero. I personally didn't like the opportunity going the hero route, and it's very expensive, and I decided to sell it for a slight loss. That was due to my personal preference. Something I was testing out, it didn't work out for me. I'm just going to focus on the staking and farming aspect of the game. There's plenty of other great tutorials out there for the actual gameplay. Before we continue with the video, make sure guys, go check out my YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe the video. And I updated my channel. And if you go to my channel, the first videos that you'll see here is my initial uploads. The second playlist is crypto resources, a lot of tutorials here. And then afterwards, you'll have my full coverage of all the projects I've covered. So you can binge watch here and see the whole process since the beginning. So if you like some of my gains, you can go back and study some of my videos and see how we got here. And I have everything that I've covered so far, and I continue to create new playlists, and I'm documenting the whole process. So make sure to check out my channel, scroll down. I have plenty of playlists there to get you up to speed as to where I'm at now and where we're going for the future. Okay, so let's get back to the video. The first thing you want to do is get a Harmony wallet and buy some Harmony 1 token. Then you come in here, go to the marketplace, and then you swap your Harmony 1 for some Jewel. You go here. And after you receive the Jewel is a native token for the game. We have two places we can go to. We can either go to the bank. This is for just staking purposes, or we can go to the farms, the gardens, and here you can farm. So I'm just going to be focusing on these two aspects of the game. This is where you farm. The other one is where you stake. And if you go to the seed box, here are some of the liquidity pairs in which you can provide to earn that amazing APY. There's also some withdrawing fees, so make sure to check out their documents about withdrawing your liquidity pool tokens. And here are some of the pairs. As of now, I'm not farming. What I am doing is staking, and I've been pretty happy about that. So let's go to the bank and check out my staking. So you go here to deposit your Jewel. You'll be earning 1/3 of the generated trading fees when you stake here and support the game with liquidity. And I broke down how much. It doesn't tell you how much you're making APY or APR. It doesn't tell you. This is a multiplier, the index multiplier. So right now I have 57 X Jewel staked right now. My actual Jewels is 94.12, and I have 0.51 here for gas fees over there. So that's what I have staked. Let's take a look at some price action, and then I'll give the actual returns, what to expect collecting here, the 1/3 trading fees, and I'll be tracking this percentage just to give a rough estimate over time. I started buying DefiKingdoms on the 12th, and it was trading somewhere around $6 to $7 when I bought into it. Since then, I bought the dip, and it's had a nice rally. So a lot of my gains in this position has to do due to the timing of this position. And it's currently trading at $8.63, and it's holding up nicely. When we did see that pullback about a week ago, this was trading between $6.50 and $7. And if we zoom out, it did hit a high of around $11, $12, and we're a bit of a correction here, and it's hit a low of around $5. So it likes to trade between $5 and $10, which is fine with me. As long as it holds above $5, I'll be a happy camper there, collecting that APR. So let's take a look at my position and see what's going on here. And these are some of the numbers that I've generated. My initial investment was $700. I bought $100 on the 12, And then later that day, I came in and I bought an additional $600. The first $100 I bought at an average price of $678, and I bought 14 coins. And then the second time I came around, I bought Jewel for a lot less. But the reason it says here 760, I don't even think it was trading at 760 on the 12, is because I took into account my losses from purchasing that hero when I was trying to play the game. So I bought a hero and then I sold it about a day ago. So I was able to get that money back and stake my position. Invested $700. Right now, I have bought 93.68 tokens. X Jewel staked right now 57.634 X Jewel. That currently has a 1.633 multiplier. And the market price of Jewel right now is $854. That brings the market value of this position at $803. That's a gain of $103 in 5 days. And that's a gain of 15%, more or less. Now, the reason I titled this video 20% returns in 5 days is because if I didn't buy that hero and just staked all my initial Jewel in the beginning, I would have been up about 20%. That was my mistake, and this is why I wasn't making an updated video. Now that I've tested the game and I saw what makes sense to me and what I was comfortable with, I'm here giving an update. A lot of people would have bought heroes potentially if I would have released that video earlier, and then I would have sold it, and I wasn't confident on buying that hero, so that's why I sold it. It has nothing to do with the game. It was just my personal preference. I would actually been up 20%, and so now this is why I test some of these projects and then I give my opinion and review so that you don't have to go through these mistakes. Cash invested $700. I bought 93.68 coins. My average cost is $747. It actually is lower, but since I took that loss, I took those losses into consideration. And so now it says $747. So far, coins earned 0.4357. I've earned $3.72 worth of coins here of Jewel since I started staking. I've earned a 0.47% return on that APR. So based on these calculations, I've been monitoring the extra multiplier every day, and you're earning about 34 to 54% APR. Now that's a huge variance, and it's a huge variance because I took in some losses and I added to the position, so I haven't gotten a clear read, not because of the game, again, because of my trial and error. I remember about 2 days into the game, I was calculating that percentage difference and it was around 54%. And now based on what I'm calculating, it's around 34%. But now my numbers are skewed a bit. The returns are right, but the percentage returns from collecting the 3% fees from the staking, those returns are getting a little skewed as far as how much I'm tracking here. It's safe to say that you're earning over 34% APR by staking and maybe a max of 55%. And I'm going to track it within a 24-hour period and then multiply that times 1 year and see what it gives me. So that's kind of more or less where we stand. I've seen some questions, people asking, what is the APR? The game only states here that we're earning 1/3 of generated trading fees, but the volume fluctuates on a daily basis, so it's pretty difficult to calculate. I wish that they gave you how much they paid out in the past 5 days, like in Trader Joe. They give you the APR that has been paid out in the past 5 days, and it gives you a rough estimate of what you're earning. And here it doesn't tell you. Based on my tracking, we're looking at around 50% as of right now. So that's gonna pretty much do it for this video. If you guys want this calculator, it's free. Join the Discord, links under the description of this video. Join the Patreon, support this content and support this channel. And make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned. We have a lot more investing content opportunities coming this way. So that's gonna wrap it up for DefiKingdoms overall. I'll be making updates. I might add to this position if we get a dip again, but as of now, I have it in cruise control, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you very much, guys. That's gonna do it for this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.